Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will show you how you can install Elastic Enterprise Search and configure it in GCP Cloud VM. This was recently released by Elastic, and I'll be following up also Elasticsearch installation as part of this, as it's also required. So let's get started with creating VM. Hello. So here I have logged into my GCP Cloud Console, and I'll be creating Ubuntu VM where I'll be installing everything. So let's name it as Workplace Search. I'll leave this one as it is. Choose Ubuntu VM and 1804 LTS. The space is okay. I'll add a firewall rule and just create this VM. Okay, you can see the VM is ready using SSH client or the Ubuntu VM. Now the first thing required for this to configure is you need a Java, and let's install Java using this. Say yes. So verify the Java version. So you can see it is 1104. So during this course, I'll be following this configuration mentioned here. So a prerequisites is that you need a Java, then you need Elasticsearch 7.7, and then you need to follow up with the Elastic Enterprise Search installation and configuration. I'll do this all over the time. So let's get started from here. So first, let's start install Elasticsearch. I'll follow some of the general command which is also available on Elastic page. Now, now I'll just update the package and install Elasticsearch. Okay, so Elasticsearch has been installed. All right, let's do some configuration before that. So let's go through this documentation here. So first you need to find the Elasticsearch YAML file and enable few of the settings. So let's do that first before starting the Elasticsearch instance. So let's do sudo vi. It should be under etc Elasticsearch Elasticsearch YML file, and then let's update few of the things. So cluster name, I will just say leave as it is. Then node name is required. Then I will add to setting here. So you need expect security enable set to true, and expect security transport SSL enable also needed to be true. Then this log and lib path is okay. Then we need network host. So let's change this to our VM internal IP. I believe it's 21. We can just reconfirm it. Yes, it is 21. So, and this port should be 9200. And we also need discovery seeds to be enabled here. I'll just say I'll put the same IP. And then I'll just leave this one as well as node 1. I don't think we need anything else here. Now we can start Elasticsearch. So it should be started. Let's check the status. Okay, this is started. Now then let's go to this tab and generate the password here. So let's go to this path. Yep, and then just generate it here. This will generate. Okay, we need sudo. This should generate all the credentials which we will use it later. Okay, I think we need to reboot after this configuration, so let's reboot once the VM. Okay, so I have relogged in after reboot, so let's restart once again. Sudo service search start. Okay, it should be started. Now let's check the status. Yeah, that's okay. Now let's go to this path. Yeah, and then run the command which we were using before. We need to use sudo. This will generate all the passwords which we will be using it. So just say yes. This is very important, guys. So you have to keep this somewhere safe, and this you can use it for login, especially the elastic thing here. This is required. Okay, so this part is done. Now we can install enterprise search. You will need the enterprise search. You can install with this command. Yeah, so once this is done, let's try to update the package. So the apt-get update, and then we are going to configure it. So let's do the configuration. So configuration file is here. Let's switch to cd share. It's under enterprise search, and you would see these many files here. You can go to config, and you will see two configuration files. So two file, one is sh file and one is the yml file which will be configuring it. So just do sudo enterprise search and do following changes here. So here we need a encryption key, at least one key you need. So I will just I have it on my clipboard, so I'll just copy it. You can use your own. And then we need also modification. This one, allow ES setting modification to set to true. Then we have to update Elasticsearch host. So this we can update it with 10.128.0.21. Then we need the elastic user. So this is the user, guys. The password from the generated one, as I had mentioned. So I will just use this here. I'll just copy the password here. And then next thing we're gonna need is the ENT search listener host. So just let's go here. So this one, there should be one external host. Yep, this one. Uh, what we are going to do here is we will provide the external IP so that you can log in from external, um, because this is hosted in Google Cloud. You will not be able to log in using internal host. So I'll be putting the external IP here, which is nothing but this one. I'll just put it here, and then this this we can have still the same. So ENT search listener host is nothing but I will put the internal one, and this port is not required to be changed. And then we need one more changes here, so this has to be uncommented as well, outsource, and rest is okay. Good. Let's close this, and then we can try to start this instance here. So let's go one step back and then just use this command here. This is also mentioned here. So all these steps, what I'm doing is mentioned here. You need to do the same thing here. I'm now using this command, but here important thing is you need to have um, this password bit longer. So I will use test elastic password. Just remember this because you will also need this later when you try to log in from UI. So I'll just leave as it is and then try to run it. So let's run this once again. So it from Java. Okay, so we have some error, cannot write. So we need to change the permission. So I'll do that right now. Okay, so just to be quick, I will just put chmod 777. You can do as you wish, but just for the demo, I will give full permission. I think we need this one. All right, and then we will rerun the command. Okay, it has connected to Elasticsearch. So looks like it uses default password. Okay, I put left as password example. So okay, so that's how it is. Session key has been created, so we should be getting the UI up. All right, so we have our enterprise search ready to be used. So just click on continue login and then copy the username and password which was printed. So, and this one is password, and I'll say login. You can check the logs. So everything seems to be okay. We also have now this. So we will use Elastic workplace search. So I'll just click on start a free trial. You can have it for 30 days if you don't have licenses. Alright, guys. So this is the home page of Elastic Workplace Search. So you have option to search different sources. So I will show you how to add a source, one source. I'll just try to add, click on this add sources, and then there are a bunch of block here for different available sources. You can have your own custom API source as well. For demonstration, I will use Jira, and for everything you have a guideline here. So if you click on that, you have a configure option, and then you have some option here. So with the documentation, so you can put the base URL, and then you can configure it further. So I'll just open the documentation just to show you how it looks like. Meanwhile, I will also show you how we can achieve that. So we'll do these steps together. All right. So let me log in. So this is my Atlassian account, Jira account. So I'll just copy this home page here, the main URL, also called base URL. I'll just use save configuration. I would need that. Just a second. If I go back, you can remove it from here because I did not copy that. So I would do that again. So update configuration, and then I will just copy it somewhere so that later I can use it. Now I'll just do the save configuration. Yeah, and then continue. Sources here. So I'll do some configuration here. So you need to go through this path here always. So just copy this and paste it here. And I already have a application created. Let's delete this. And the next step is create new link. So put the URL here, URL of your enterprise search. So it's nothing but this one. And then click on create new link. This is okay. You can ignore this warning. You can put some name, workplace search, and generic app. Put this as elastic, and then rest is not required. You can put as dot. Just click on this create incoming link, and then consumer key, you can put it as elastic as per this documentation here. So put this like elastic enterprise search, and consumer name elastic. And then here we need to put the public key which was there in the first screen. So let's put it here. Click on continue. So with that said, yeah, so it has been created here. Now let's go back to our enterprise search and then click on connect, and then click on allow, and then this should fetch the data from our Jira, and this will do sync every 2 hours. So at the moment you can see there is nothing, but it is fetching. So we should soon see. So now you see two documents here. You can click on details. So you can see what has been fetched so far. So story 1, project 1, documents 2. So this has been fetched. If we create some more Jira or issues, everything will be synced to enterprise search. So that's it, guys. I hope you like the video. please like and share. You can do many other things, like you can connect many other sources like your Git repository. Um, you can you can connect to Confluence, you can connect Git, Jira, OneDrive, Google Drive, Dropbox, ServiceNow. So an enterprise will have all these sources, and then it will be pretty easier to do a workplace search. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.